I am offering 1,000 pounds, that is $5,000, to those who will help me rescue the prisoners. When Mr. Fogg informed that 3 persons were missing, he was offering 1,000 pounds reward to that person who will help me to rescue the prisoners. The captain was not happy about this, but eventually he agreed. Ada was frightened. She watched Fogg and the other men gallop away. Fix was angry that Fogg was out of sight, but he respected his bank robber's bravery. Captain was not happy when Mr. Fogg offered the reward to rescue those persons who were missing. Ada was also frightened when she saw that Fogg and other men going away to find out those persons who were missing. Fix was also angry because he thought that now Fogg was out of sight, and to see his bravery, Fix feels respect for bank robber's bravery. Many years passed, and Ada sat waiting for Fogg and Passepartout in the waiting room of the station. The train engine was saved again and rejoined to the carriages. Ada begged the conductor to wait for Fogg to return, but he refused. After the long time, many years passed, Ada sat waiting for Fogg and Passepartout in the waiting room. Train engine was saved again and rejoined to the carriages. Ada requested to the conductor to wait for some time of Fogg for his returning, but the captain refused her request. So she and Fix stood as the snow continued to fall and watched the train disappear down the track. They waited all night, but Fogg and the officer did not return. Train had gone. Ada and Mr. Fix stood as the snow continued to fall. They were watching. The train was disappearing down the track. They waited all night, but Fogg and the officer did not return. Next morning, the captain was about to send for more soldiers to find them when they were heard gunshots. "Look," cried one of his men. On the horizon, they could just see some horses approaching from across the plain. "It's him, it's Mr. Fogg," shouted Ada. At night, they did not return, but the next morning, captain was about to send for more soldiers to find them. They heard gunshots. "Look," one of the men cried. On the horizon, where the sky and earth meets, that word is horizon. They saw some horses approaching from across the plain. Ada saw and said, "Those are coming. It's Mr. Fogg." When Fogg and the officer arrived, everyone pleased to see their safe return with the other passengers and Passepartout. Ada took Fogg's hand. They looked into each other's eye for a few minutes, both smiling. Fogg and officers arrived safely. Everyone was feeling very happiness to see their safe return. Ada was very happy to see Fogg. They looked into each other's eyes few moments, and she was smiling to see Fogg's return. "I'm so happy," said Ada. Although they did not say it, Fogg and Ada knew that they were falling in love. When Passepartout saw Fogg give the reward to the soldier, he felt responsible once again for his master's troubles. "Not only have we lost a day, but I have cost my kind master a small fortune," thought the loyal valet as he looked around for the train. In these lines, we have read that Ada and Mr. Fogg attract to each other. When Passepartout saw fog give the reward to the soldiers, he felt responsible once again for his master's troubles. He thought his master was really a very nice person who given the reward to find those who were missing. Not only have we lost a day, but I have cost my kind master a small fortune, thought the loyal valet as he looked around for the train. When Mr. Passable found that there was no train have gone, it's a loss of my master. He felt sorry for this thing.